Hello everyone, welcome to the Graduate Program of Electrical and Computer Engineering at UMBC. My name is Naghmeh Karimi and I'm the Graduate Director for these two programs at UMBC. In this orientation, I would like to talk about more details about the courses that you need to take in these programs and the legislations. So we will have an overview on MS program requirements, PhD program requirements in these two fields, and also some research area of some of our faculties in these two programs. First of all, these two links are very important for you, and you can follow a lot of information that I'm talking about today in these two links about both master and PhD programs in computer and electrical engineering. Actually, what are the course requirements? For both PhD and master students, we have some list A courses and some list B courses. And both programs, you need to take, and in both PhD and masters, in both electrical engineering and computer engineering, you need to take at least 5 courses from the list A and B. At least 2 of them should be from list A. Okay, let's talk about computer engineering first. For computer engineering first, the list A courses are computer architecture, custom VLSI design, and the configurable system. There are more fundamental courses for you that you need, as I said, at least 2 out of 3. And what about the list B courses? They are also fundamental, but you have more options here to select at least 3 among them. So they are covering a broad range of courses all the way from digital signal processing to VLSI, analog design, linear algebra, information theory, lasers, and so on. What about our electrical engineering program? In electrical engineering program, you have 4 courses of list A, including random processes, estimation and detection, solid state electronics or semiconductor devices, and electromagnetic theory. And again, we have a large number of list B courses, including signal and linear system theory, signal processing, digital system processing, information theory, and so on. I don't want to go and read the whole list, and you can see the whole list here as well as in the link that I already mentioned about the programs. So please don't forget that you need to take at least 3 out of these courses. Okay, what about the master requirement? For the master requirement, you need to take, for the master programs, you need to take 2 courses from group A with the grade of B or better, and you should make sure that you maintain your GPA as 3 or better. You have 2 options. One option is going to the thesis based, or the other option is going to the project based study. For the thesis based, you get 6 additional courses on top of those 2 that you already passed. And then you take the thesis research, which is Comp E799 course, which is 6 credits. But if you go for the project base, then you get 8 additional courses on top of those 2 list A courses, and then you have a 3 credit project. So if you are free to go for either of these, but if you are considering going to the PhD program or you want to do some research, the recommendation is to follow the thesis-based one. Supported TA are supposed to do the thesis option. And please don't forget that you need to complete all the requirements within 5 years. And among the courses, also you can get 3 credits for independent study. What is independent study? Actually, independent study is the course that you and your advisor think that you need it for that knowledge to finish the coursework, considering what you are doing, what project, what research you are doing, but they are not in regular courses. So you take this as, and it is very regular that you take it as 3 credits course for independent study. Again, don't forget that you need to maintain the GPA of 3.0. Otherwise, maybe you get warning or maybe even dismissal and so on. So this is very important that you consider from the day one. As said, for the PhD degrees, two courses should be taken from list A. Again, for the for the score of B or better. The GPA again should maintain more than 3, and the other nine courses that you need to take, 3 of them at least should be from course that are listed in the list B, and for the other ones you can either select from list A, list B, or the courses that are not in any of them. So for the PhD degree, as I said, it is necessary to have the GPA 3.0 or more. And also you have 3 steps. One is the first one is PhD portfolio that usually is finished after 4 semesters or within 4 semesters, or for the part-time students in the 6 semesters, that the weighted average between the grades and the research that you have done. So you will write in some forms about the research that you have done or the projects that was out of the courses and that you have done in the first 2 years of your PhD program, and you get some recommendations from the professors that you had taken course with them or did research with them, and then based on that they are evaluated, and you can go to the next step, which is you need to do much more research, select the topic of the project that you want to work for your thesis as a PhD student, and then you defend your proposal within 4 years or for the full-time students, or 5 years for the part-time students. And then you will become a PhD candidate. And then after becoming a PhD candidate, and then you defend it from your proposal, you again have some time to complete your research and defend your dissertation within the 4 years after. Okay. What about the other information? First, as I said, I am the graduate director. You have my email here, and you can send your emails and asking the technical question from me. So other details can be found regarding the timetables, regarding the forms. All of them can be found in the webpage for departments. And also sometimes we handle some exceptional cases, like maybe, for example, you need to get some more time to fulfill some requirements because you had a health issue or so. So these are going to the graduate committee, and the decisions are made case by case at those committees. Okay. Regarding the research, as said, master students can also do the research option, but PhD students for sure need to do the research. So for the master students, early engagement in the research is useful. For PhD, it's really crucial to early engage in the research. And you can find the researches that the faculty at UMBC are following and are performing in their websites. Okay, what are the research area? Briefly, if I want to talk about the research area, first I can say that we have several full-time tenure-track faculties. Many of them serve not just in EE and CE, but also in CS. So we have some faculties in common, and we have several faculties that are artificial flows or they are from the other very prestigious societies. The area of the research in CE and EE programs are broad, including the VLSI design and test, VLSI arithmetic algorithms, embedded system and networks, Internet of Things, big data, high-performance computing, hardware security, mixed signal design, signal processing, bioelectronics, neural engineering and instrumentation, computational photonics and optical communication, and so on. Actually, regarding our faculties, because I'm presenting, I just have my name first here. So I'm working on the hardware security, reliability, and testing. I would be happy to talk to you in more details if you are interested in this area. Dr. Yunus, our department acting chair, is working on the wireless sensor networks and wireless communication. Dr. Rubuchi works on mixed signal VLSI design, sensor systems, and signal processing. Dr. Yadul Islam works on VLSI design and automation, low power design. And Dr. Dhananjay Fatak works on computing, security, and information assurance. All of these faculty have a more broad range of research, but I cannot go to every detail, so you can find more in their website. Also, more in the EE and EE part, we have Dr. Tulay Adali working on statistical signal processing, Dr. Sunjun Kim working on statistical signal processing again and optimization, Dr. Carter working on optical signal processing, Dr. Penny Chang working on image processing, Dr. Chua working on semiconductor devices and brainwave analysis, Dr. Johnson working on nonlinear optics, Dr. Menuak conducting research on computational photonics, and Dr. Yan on lasers and nonlinear optics. Said many of our faculties are from very prestigious IEEE groups like IEEE fellows and so on. So another important person in our program is Ms. Kiera Filling, who is the graduate program director. You know her by the email that you may have exchanged from the time that you were admitted in the program, and you have also her email address here. You have my email address, and also Dr. Yunus, our acting chair, email address here. The other stuff. You can find information about graduate school, graduate handbook, and international education in these URLs, and you can find a lot of very useful information in these URLs. So to conclude this, please read all the information starting from today from the websites that I mentioned. Go please to the website of the faculties, see that what are the research topics, and see if you are interested in working in those topics and approach to the faculties. And I wish you a very fruitful semester and fruitful year and very good start in your graduate program at UMBC. See you soon in person. Thank you.